What's going on, everyone? Lauren Sisler here with AL.com, Cole Cubelic with three-man front on Jocks Radio, as well as the SEC Network, and we talking Auburn, Ole Miss in our Week 10 version of Auburn head-to-head. So, obviously, Auburn coming off a loss to LSU, 23-20. We're gonna just start wipe the slate clean, wipe it clean, wipe it clean. Okay, so when you look at this Auburn football team, we've seen in the past, they've got 2 losses. Now it's sort of like, okay, they get to go back home. They've got Georgia. They've got Alabama. And essentially...
You're just going to leave Samford out.
Samford, Ole Miss. Okay, my question for you is, when you're this Auburn football team, do you pretty much like throw in the towel, or is there still a lot left to play for? I mean, come on. You're going to play Georgia. You're going to play Alabama.
There's a lot left to play for. And obviously you have 2 gigantic rivalry games. The Georgia game means a lot to a lot of those kids on that team. The Alabama game means a lot to every player on that team for different reasons, and every fan is going to be into both of those games. Those are games that, even if you don't win a championship, you win one or both of those games, they can make and define your season. I'll ask you this question. You give me an honest answer. Auburn sits here right now with 2 losses after playing at LSU. How much different is this Auburn team right now than what you thought they were, what you thought they would be going into the season?
Not a lot different to me. I mean, you went to LSU, you lost by 3 points. I get it. The offense didn't do a whole lot. We knew the defense was going to come in and play lights out all season. We knew the defense was going to be.
But I think that is what has probably changed it for a lot of people. Is the defense has actually been better than we thought they were going to be. We knew they were going to be good. Yeah. But I think with some offensive assistance, there's a chance they'd be the best defense in the nation.
Right.
Maybe not better than Ohio State. They're crazy, next level good. And Wisconsin statistically still really good. But we would be having a conversation about them being the best defense in college football if they had some help from the offense. And that's not just scoring points. That's getting them off the field, winning field position, putting other teams in bad situations.
Okay, we're going to talk a little bit about this matchup. Auburn, Ole Miss. Ole Miss banged up. Looks like they are going to get their quarterback, John Rice Plumlee, coming back. He had a small minor knee surgery. Ole Miss had a bye week, so they're coming in. But the O-line's been banged up. Some of their playmakers have been banged up. I think that's going to be a big storyline for Ole Miss. I don't think Auburn's going to have trouble with this team. If there's one matchup you're looking at that you think you're interested in watching in this game, what is it?
I think it's the perimeter run game, because we know what the middle of the Auburn defense is, and I don't really see Rich Rodriguez even challenging that part of this defense with what Derek Brown and Marlon Davidson and Truesdale, and we saw a little bit more Nick Coe against LSU. They're not going at that group. However, they're not super athletic on the edge. Now, we've seen more TD Moultrie, more Big Cat the last few weeks. They've come on and played some pretty good football. But when you have guys like Tylen Knight, like Scotty Phillips, like Snoop Connor, like John Rice Plumlee, who can hurt you on the perimeter, that's where I think this game plan goes. A lot of quick throws, a lot of quarterback runs, a lot of RPOs, a lot of read option. Make the defenders have to take one thing or the other, and then hopefully you make them wrong, because Auburn's just flat out more talented. Now, I don't think this Auburn offensive line can just push this defensive line around. I think Benito Jones is a really good football player. Josiah Coatney is a really good football player. Sam Williams is a good football player. So they've actually been better up front on defense than a lot of people believe. Hadn't been great at linebacker. They lost Mo Sanogo early, and that really hurt them. They've been playing younger guys in the secondary, but they're starting to come around a little bit. So if this Ole Miss football team is healthy, they may be able to work a few things and cause some problems, because let's be honest, if Bo Nix doesn't get better, teams are just going to start saying, we'll put 9 in the box and just give you one-on-ones and make you throw it. And we'll see what you do with it. Are you going to make good decisions? Are you going to make accurate throws? Can he throw us out of certain defenses? Whether it's pressure packages or just stacking the box against the run. I don't know the answer to that, but I got a feeling that Mike McIntyre, who is a damn good coach, is probably going to be the first one to try it.
All right, so taking all that stuff you just said, putting it together for a prediction, I got Auburn winning this one 38-13. I don't know if you think that's too low, too high, whatever, but in my opinion, you come off a very physical football game against LSU. You do get to go back home. You're back home the rest of the season, regular season. That's great. I know Auburn's pretty pumped about that. So I think they've got that going in their favor, but it was a very exhausting game. I know they're going to be looking forward to that bye week. So to me, 38-13, kind of a fair assessment.
Yeah, I think playing in the evening is going to help too. The environment will be better. If it's a morning game, I wouldn't feel great about. the energy in Jordan-Hare Stadium. I think the fans will come out. I think they'll support the team. I think they'll find energy. I do think the run game is going to get going. We didn't see a ton of Boobie Whitlow last week.
Right.
He should be back and closer to being able to help this team a little bit more. DJ Williams has now performed in a bigger game on a bigger stage. He should be a guy that can help him out a little bit. More quarterback runs have to happen. I don't think I saw a design quarterback run until late in the third quarter against LSU. Lauren, you can't let a defense not play that part of your offense. That allows them to cheat in other places. And when you can cheat certain things defensively, you have a big advantage. In the numbers game, Auburn's allowing that to happen. Expect more quarterback runs. I'm going to go 34-14. Auburn finds a way to get a pretty big win, but I do think Ole Miss can make this dangerous for the first quarter and a half, 2 quarters.